Hey, what's up? It's Steve, aka the Sign Picker, and today I'm updating my sign wall with signs that have images of people on them. All right, today I'm going to be going through my collection, pulling out signs like this, signs that have iconography of people on them, like this one from the city of Houston. I do actually have a sign that has a photo of a real person on it. I'll be pulling that one out too, so let's start digging. All right, here are some smalls that I pulled out. Here is a caution eye protection sign, kind of industrial, pretty neat. Has a little image of a dude right there. Kind of looks like me with his glasses on. That one's pretty neat. Here is one half of a recreational restroom sign. The women's portion has been cut off. You could see that the corners here don't quite match the corners here. That's because the women's restroom side was over here. This was cut off and placed next to a men's restroom. So half of a sign. Here's a crosswalk sign. I believe this is actually a reproduction. I don't think this is the real deal. Little crosswalk guy there. Here's the real deal. You can see that it is a little bit bigger in size than this guy, which I think is the reproduction. That's the actual size. Push button for walk signal. Little icon there of the guy. Don't be a litter bug, but he's kind of standing up like a real person. He's got 4 legs. Doesn't really qualify for the theme, but I'm going to keep him out just because it's kind of neat. Maybe I'll put him on the wall. And finally, here's a pretty cool one. Pet owner doing what all pet owners should do, picking up after his dog waste. Iconography of the person as well as the dog. That one's pretty neat. Okay, I have quite a few of these. Slow children, watch children, children at play signs. This one used to be yellow, but the reflective surface has just all crumbled due to the weather. So this one's pretty old. I'm guessing it's probably from the late 60s or the early 70s, but I really love the detail of the kid here. You can see his outfit, you can see some detail in his hair. A lot of this iconography has really been simplified over time, so you don't get a lot of the details that you would see in some of these older, slow children, children crossing, children at play signs. I have quite a few of these, both flat and embossed. I'll start pulling some more out here. Here is another version of that sign, pretty much the same thing. You can see this one, the reflective surface on this one has withstood the test of time and the test of weather. You can see some of the detail around the kid there, pretty neat. By contrast, here is what the child looks like oversimplified. And the reason for that lack of detail on a sign like this is that coming at the sign at a higher rate of speed, hopefully not a super high rate of speed, but coming toward the sign at 20 to 30 miles an hour, it's easier for your eye to interpret this kind of image that's very simplified as opposed to the very detailed image. Looks a little more alien-like than the old version over there, but this is kind of the standard now that you would see on any signs that have iconography of people on them. All right, I've used this sign before of the burglar coming through the window. Got this last year on a pick. I think it's really neat. I'll pull this one out. Here's one that has not the whole person, but you can see some fingers here on the sides, here and here. Buckle up, it's the law. Here is another neighborhood watch sign, another really cool burglar. I remember these were the style when I was growing up. They installed these throughout my neighborhood in the 90s. It's really thin, but they were all made by McDonald's signs in Alamo, Texas. In the town that I grew up in, it actually had the name of the town right here. It said Maryville is a neighborhood watch community. I never had the chance to get one of those. I have 2 of these right here. These all came from the town I grew up in. I've always loved the image of this guy here. Here's another neighborhood watch sign. Again, not an icon of a person, but iconography of the eyeball. This neighborhood is under the watchful eye of concerned neighbors. As such, as this sign came from Gary, Indiana. Here's the other, much cleaner version of the neighborhood watch sign. All right, I've already got a lot of signs coming through here. They're not all going to fit on the wall. And another neighborhood watch sign, kind of the same dude from before. Makes me think I might want to do a safety crime watch, neighborhood watch type theme. I certainly have enough signs for that, I think. Here is a crosswalk sign. Public library. You can see it's got an image of a person on it reading the book, but it was designed to look like an L for library. No pedestrian sign. Yield here to pedestrians. Iconography. All right, so we've got some 24 by 24s. We're going to move into some of these bigger signs now. All right, here is the sign that has the photo of an actual person on it, more than just iconography. Thomas Binford, civic leader. This sign came out of Indianapolis, as is the road. Binford Boulevard is named after this gentleman. So when you're traveling south on Interstate 69 in current state, where 69 is being built to connect all the way down to Texas, in current state, north of Indianapolis, I-69 ends on the north side and turns into Binford Boulevard, which is named after him. Here's some classic school signage. Here's the old version that's not used anymore, that has the crosswalk at the bottom. I think I'm gonna pull this one out. I love this one too because it's got the yellow background. Here's another version of that sign that's got the more current yellow reflective kind of fluorescent surface on it. You can see it's been faded a little bit in the sun. Great sign here of a farmer. There's the iconography of a person. You can tell this one was out in the weather for a long time, as indicated by the cracks that you're seeing on the surface. Here's one, turning vehicles yield to pedestrians. At the bottom there, you can see it says Department of Transportation. This one came out of New York City. And you can also see down at the bottom the code for the sign from the Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices. It's used all over the place. The first time I ever seen it used was in New York City. Here's a construction working sign. These big ones, they don't fit super well on the wall, so I'm only gonna be able to put this 30 by 30 size up there. And I know I've got more signs of people on them in this size. I think I just need a bigger wall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass some up. Well, fire truck, fire station sign. Does have a picture of the iconography of the firefighter on it. Snowmobiling sign, person on the snowmobile. I've got some embossed version of these school zone slow children signs that I showed earlier. This one's neat because it is embossed, so all the details actually pressed through the steel. All right, I've pulled out quite a few more that I'm going to be able to put up on the wall. For those of you who have seen my videos before, you know the drill. I'm going to pull all the old signs off the wall, and I'm going to put all the new signs up. So let's build the wall. All right, guys, there you have it. First sign wall of 2023, signs with iconography of people on them. Unfortunately, I didn't get to fit the sign that I have that actually has a person on it, the one sign that I have that has a photo of a person on it. but I'm sure there will be another wall in the future where that sign will be a perfect fit. Hey, if you want to follow along with more of my content, more of my signs, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I'll see you in the next video.